Thank you for joining me. And what else? Maria loves to talk. What am I talking about, you guys and girls? Water. That's right. I'm talking about water, and I'm not talking about perfume today. And I know you're thinking, why are you talking about water today? Water is very important. We know that our body is made up over 50% of water. And we've been running back and forth getting water. I've tried using the water, the tap water. And I said, you know what? I'm gonna make a video about water. So if it's something you're interested in, stay, get you some snacks, get you some water. Do not forget to click like and subscribe. Let's get into this video because I have a lot to talk about. And no, it's not going to be a long video. Okay, so what made me think about water? Because I was thinking about when I was a little kid. I don't remember us walking around with water bottles. I don't remember seeing when we would go to sporting events, people carrying water bottles. We all were going to either the water fountain, or people would carry a tumbler or some kind of ice chest. And I'm not an environmental activist, but y'all know that all this plastic is clogging up, just clogging up the waterways, the ocean. Animals, whales are found with this plastic and blah, blah, blah. So let's get into this. Okay, so who is profiting? First of all, I didn't know this. I kind of figured, because I told you guys that I worked at Sam's and Costco, and I did a couple water videos. And yes, when you see me with my computer, I am not speculating. I am giving you the facts. And when you see me not, then I have my little reactions and my little comments. So hey, okay, so bottled water profits. In 2018, the producer revenue of bottled water in the U.S. amounted to $18 billion US. 20 to 150,000 invest in bottled water business. Bottled water business is profitable. Okay, water usage has risen 200% in the last 2 decades. Okay, so let's get, who are the major water bottle companies? Let's talk about that. Okay, here are the lists. The 10 largest bottled water companies. And those are the guys making money off of us, who have told us basically that, hey, you need to drink. I had to get on one of my nephews because he wanted to drink like 12 of these a day, you guys. I know he works out with his friends that go to gold gyms, whatnot, to the boxing. But and that's another reason why we're getting 7, 8 cases basically of water. Okay, so they're telling us, hey, you guys, you got to drink 6 to 8 bottled waters a day. Okay, so here is saying, here's a breakdown. The largest bottled water company in the world is Danone. I don't know if I'm saying it right. Don't give me, you guys. D-A-N-O-N-E, with a gross annual sales of 28.727 billion. As of 2021, the global bottled water industry has a market size of 283.1 billion. I would love to have just 1 million, okay? Over 42.6 billion bottles of water are purchased in the U.S. each year. That's a lot of water. And I'm seeing people taking these water bottles, I don't know how I'll post it, using it to build houses. I saw pictures of kids doing all kind of artwork. They showed this one man had used this large screen net. He put it down at the bottom of the ocean and pulled it up after so many weeks, and it had just, garbage cans, the laundry baskets, and he said that they were reusing it for other things. Okay, so Danone, D-A-N-O-N-E, is headquarters in Paris, France. Gross annual sales, $28.727 billion. That's a lot of money. Okay, so moving on, the next one is Tingy Mastercom. I've never heard of them. They're in China. $9.798 billion. Next one, and I don't really like this water, but it's popular. Nestle Waters, rating number 3, is from Paris, France. Their gross sales, $7.8 billion. And they also make the flavored milk and the chocolate. The company operates 94 production facilities over 34 different countries. That's pretty big. Okay, our next one here, Dasani. I know a lot of people like that one. That's in Atlanta, Georgia. That's good to know, okay? Gross annual sales, $3.79 billion. Dasani is owned by Coca-Cola Company, which is a well-known bottled water brand founded in 1999. I think that's pretty much when everything really started. Aquafina, Wichita, Kansas, good to know. Now, I like Aquafina. Gross annual sales, $872 million. Aquafina was established in 1999 and has since become the largest bottle brand in the world. Currently, it is owned by Pepsi Cola. And that brings me to why I think these waters are being advertised and marketed to us, because these companies are making buku money, as my granny would say. The next one is number 6 is called Glacier. Maybe I'm not saying it right. Do not give me up, you guys. Smart Water. This is in Whitestone, New York. It has a French name. I thought it was in France. Gross annual sales, $830 million. Okay, that's that Smart Water. And I used to do that demo as well. Poland Spring. And no, it's not from Poland. It's in Poland, Maine. That's number 7. Gross annual sales, $670 million, okay? Ozarka, that's what we like, Ozarka. This is from Oklahoma. Good to know, Oklahoma City. Gross annual sales, $579 million. The majority of the water is sourced from 3 springs spread across 150 miles along the eastern side of Texas. Okay, number 9, never heard of it. Deer Park, Maryland, 58.1 million. I never heard of that. And then the last one is Fiji. I know a lot of people love Fiji. That's headquartered in Los Angeles. Gross annual sales, 43 million, okay? Although Fiji isn't the largest bottled water brand, they are the largest exporter of the product in the United States, and they sell their water to over 60 countries. Fiji was founded in 1996, okay? So that's pretty good. That's good to know. Okay, so here going on, NGOs and activists rally against the business that produce plastic bottles. Going back to what I'm saying, that waste. These animals are swallowing, whales, porpoises, dolphins, swallowing those plastics. That is harming the environment and our animals, okay? Okay, now left off, I don't think I mentioned, okay, Kirkland's. This one I have is Member Smart. Member Smart just went up, you guys. Kirkland's is still a pretty good, reasonable price. Life Water, Propel, Core, and Essential. Essential has the ionized alkaline water. Okay. Okay, moving on. Okay, 25 kilometers. What is that? 25 kilometers equals to 15.5 miles. A 35-year-old woman with 6 kids in Kenya, that's how much she walks to go get water. That's a lot, okay? Then it goes on to say, 1 in 3 people globally do not have access to safe drinking water. I didn't know that. I didn't, which makes me really thankful that I live here in the United States. I did not know that. Okay, around Michigan, Great Lakes, many rural towns, and they also mentioned Flint, do not have good drinking water. The water has been neglected. Okay. Sands people. Who are the Sands people? These are supposed to be the original people. They're from Africa and South Africa, the Bushmen. And I thought about it. I said, you know what? Again, Because I was told by my doctor, you're not drinking enough water. You're not drinking enough water. You guys got to drink a lot of water. I saw something about the model Heidi Klum that's on, I think it's America's Got Talent. She was talking about how much water she drinks, and it keeps her skin flawless, and it curbs the appetite, blah, blah, blah. Hey, these people in Kenya, in South Africa, the sands, in different rural parts of India, they're not able to drink all this water, but they're surviving, they're living, and a lot of them do have beautiful skin, okay? So getting back to this, okay, so 80% in rural India are without water, piped connections. Around 58.3% household rely on hand pump tube well, okay? The World Bank, this is someone from the World Bank named Geeta. We used to fetch water from the bore well 2 kilometers from our home. Now the family have water connections to their houses, okay? Then they go on to say 26.9 million out of 167 million in rural people now have pipes, okay? 63 million Indians do not have access to clean water. That's a lot of people. We should eat our water, okay? You don't need to be drinking a whole bunch of water. Eat your water. How do we do that? I will show you how you eat your water, and it's better that way. Although 80% of your daily water intake usually comes from beverages, the other 20% usually comes from food. Here are 10 foods high in water. Cucumber, 95% water. Tomatoes, watercress. I don't know why, but I'm not a tomato person. Apples, celery, lettuce, watermelon, peaches, broth, zucchini. I also saw strawberries, blueberries. I know one of my sister's bosses, she works in a medical clinic. The lady eats blueberries every day. She has blueberries for her lunch as well. Okay, so moving on. I didn't know there was a difference between the men and women. Men, the adult male body is made up 60% of water. The woman's body is made up 50% of water, okay? Something to think about. Why did I do this video? Because this, for me, has confirmed or validated what I've been thinking. Who is making money off of us drinking all this bottled water? Coca-Cola, Pepsi-Cola, Smart Water, blah, blah, blah. They have put in our heads that, hey, you guys, you gotta drink about 6 or 8 of these waters. Okay, I just saw something here, and I thought this is interesting, because I thought this was right. At first, I thought it was wrong. Okay, so here, health experts commonly recommend to drink 8-ounce glasses of water, which equals about 2 liters or half a gallon a day. This is called the 8x8 rule, and it's very easy to remember. Yeah, 8x8, okay. So then here it says, and this is what I needed to know. Is 3 bottles of water a day enough? Because there are 8 fluid ounces in a cup. You should drink 8 cups of water per day. Most disposable water bottles are 16 ounces. That's true. 16 ounces, okay? So that would mean you should drink 3 to 4 bottles of each day. That makes sense. That makes sense, you guys. Okay, what does water drinking, what are the benefits? What are the benefits? And I'm closing up, you guys, as I told you this was gonna be a short video. I've heard everything from as Heidi Klum and many of the top models, Beverly Johnson, I know they said great skin, helps with your cells, blood cells, the veins, joints. It also keeps you regulated. Good for hair, eyes, hydration, keeps for your kidneys as well. If you know of anything I've left out, please. And you guys, I'm gonna just keep this word because someone I read in the comments earlier this week made the comment speculation. I'm thinking, not speculating, I got it out of the computer. I'm giving you the links. And some of us know some of these things from grade school, maybe college. But I was just really concerned and wondering, why are we advertisers is just bombarding us with water. Yes, I know water is good, but we can also get our water from the tap. Can we get water from the tap? Okay, here's other waters. I made a note. Waters that come from the tap. And I didn't bring my Brita machine. I should have brought my Brita pitcher, and also we have one of those on the hydrant. So here, brands that come from tap water. Aquafina, Core, Gendasani, Essentia, Kirkland's, Life Water, Nestle Pure Life, and Propel. And I've had all those waters. So again, hey, let me know, how much do you spend on water? Are you using tap water? Do you have any of the purifiers? Do you use a filter? Do you leave water for your kids to take to school? Have you noticed a difference in your complexion? Do you litter these? Do you pick these up? Are you helping to clean up the environment? Leave me those comments. Are you helping to pledge to any families in India, in Africa, to help them with water, with the pipe connections? So again, I want to thank you for joining me at What Else? Maria Loves to Talk. Please do not forget to click like and subscribe and leave me those comments. Thank you.